Terrence Popp here. Another video from the Lair. And again, more questions. So this is the time to answer those. So if you have any more, just send them in the comments below and we'll just keep this going. I got a question from a woman asking me to address marriage so it could be explained to a 16-year-old. Well, lady, I am not going to address marriage, but I will undress it for you, and here we go. There you go. 50% basically of first marriages fail. 65-ish% of second marriages fail, and 75% of third marriages fail. So we could just do this with, why don't we just go with success rates here? Like first marriage, 50% chance of success. Second marriages, I don't know, 35% chance of success, and third marriages is a 25% chance of success. 70% of all divorces are filed by women, and 85% of the dudes who are caught in these are usually caught by surprise. 93% of all the custody is awarded to the woman. They say 85-15, but I take out the uncontested because it's bullshit. It's really 93-7, which is horrible odds in anybody's book. Okay, the custody goes to the woman even if she's caught with 3 penises in her at the same time and you have pictures. Doesn't matter. In fact, a coked out, druggy sex worker has a better chance of getting the child custody over you do as a dude with a penis. Okay, let's see. There's other things that go along with that, like divorce suppression, divorce suicide, alimony, and suicide after the fact. You know, I just talked to Robin Williams. In fact, I did a show about that. Tribute to Robin Williams, where I dissect, using math, one of the main reasons why he smoked himself. And here in America, the funny thing about child support is it can actually get you put in big boy jail, where you go to prison. It's a 5-year felony, and they're not going to send you the low priority bullshit. You're going to wind up doing time with supermax guys who are like legitimate rapers and killers and shit, because you either couldn't afford your child support or the goddamn court wouldn't lower it. Okay, another woman asked me is, why do I hate women and attack single mothers? Well, hate. Okay, for me to hate anything, that means I have to spend a minimum of at least one give a fuck on it, and I don't produce enough give a fucks as it is. This is why I'm sitting here, but yeah, I don't give a shit about, I don't hate anybody. Another reason why I bag on single moms is a lot of them are single moms by choice, and they want to ride the sympathy wave in, and quite frankly, it's been going on for over half a century now. And it's fucking stupid. You do it. If you do it to yourself, you don't deserve sympathy. You deserve a kick in the pants. Now here's another one right here. Some guy called me a slave and a fool for going in the army. Well, slave, hardly. Let's see. I did my military service on my own terms. I was a triple volunteer and I did all the crazy cool shit. Almost got killed a couple times, but I had a great time doing it. Okay, in regards to the army or the military, I just have to say this. In the real world, when you get out of high school and you walk in the real world, you're pretty much the person you're going to be for the rest of your life. There'll be subtle changes here and there, but it really requires like a near-death experience, or being thrown in prison, or going in the army to like change your core personality of who you are. And, dying doesn't really sound like that much fun. Prison, certainly not. And if you don't like who you are and you're done with high school and you want to change it, military is really not a bad place to go. Especially when you know what the fuck you're doing. I know everybody's like, you're trying to sell the military. Yeah, well, it made me who I am, because when I went into the army, I was the epitome of average. And now I'm not. In fact, I'm a little crazy, but it is what it is. Okay, somebody also asked me, was I a sniper in the army? Yes. Yes, I was. I was also a sniper section leader. I went to 3 different sniper schools, 2 army schools, and then I went to the Marine Corps Sniper School, which was an MTT. which meant that we traveled there to go to it, as pretty much all the snipers from 2nd Bat back in that time. It was 1990, I believe it was. And you really earn an appreciation for the Marine Corps snipers, because we lost an assload of money to one of their instructors who basically stalked us naked. He had a hat on with the funky stuff in it. He had Speedos on, and he duct taped some flip-flops to his feet. And he got within 300 meters and got 2 shots off. So, you know, if you can stalk somebody naked, you're a bad motherfucker. I mean, that's all I can say. I mean, we were humbled. Those guys are some bad muldoons. Okay, do I call a woman who divorces a perfectly good man selfish? Well, it all depends. And your term of good man. If he paid his bills, didn't cheat on you, was good to the kids, and you're just like, oh, we fell out of love, yeah, that's pretty selfish. Unless you're willing to give him 50-50 custody, because, you know, it's the kids that's really the hardest part on the dude for the most part, and it's also hard on the kids being torn away from their father. And if you're just sick of the dude, and, you know, whatever, he doesn't like strike your fancy anymore, which it happens, I understand. You know, at least stay there until the kids are 18 and work on an agreement with him. Like, you do your thing, I do mine, and then as soon as the kids are 18, I'm out, or I'm out of this. This is a fucking crazy relationship. You can have the kids 1 week on, 1 week off, or 3 days here, 4 days there. However it works out, because I understand people just get sick and tired of, you know, same piece of pussy, I guess. I mean, I think, yeah, I pretty much was. But hey, yeah, it's probably one of the most selfish things you can do on the face of the planet, is have perfectly innocent children and take away the role model of the father away from them, thus dooming them to an existence of women with daddy issues. They wind up in porn, prostitutes killing themselves. Just Google it, you can see it for yourself. Okay, why am I in upstate New York? Well, I'm here because the Army sent me here, that's why. So, it is what it is. I've been all over the country, all over the world, and I've seen a whole lot of rednecks, and I've seen a lot of white trash, but never till I came to this armpit of the world have I seen red trash. And I walk by it every day. Just saying. Don't take it personally. And if you do, I don't care. What, in my opinion, will help us even the scales between men and women? Alright, listen. I don't know. Okay. Number one, you want to even the scales between men and women, you're going to have to do a couple of things. Number one, dudes, just walk the fuck off the plantation. Alright? Go red pill, MGTOW, whatever you want to call it. Don't marry no women, don't have any kids, and if you can, don't even bother working at a profession where you pay a lot of taxes, and it'll all fall in on itself. It'll be a huge bloodbath, and a lot of people who let it happen have it coming. You want to even the scales between men and women? Get a body cam and a nanny cam and keep them secret. That's why you can film the crazy, because no matter how crazy it is, when you tell somebody else, they won't believe you because you're a dude, and media has brainwashed everyone to think that dudes are stupid, and we lie a lot, I guess, but they could fuck off. Okay, yeah, you're right. In my last one, I failed to mention the Aussies down in Australia. They do watch a lot of my stuff, and they too are having their own, basically, crazy shit going on in their country, which is very similar here. In fact, it's very similar over the entire Western world. Okay, this next guy. How long have I been reloading? About 10 years. I reload 30 cal, 308, 303. I use mainly IMR 4064 powder, and why do I use that? It's clean burning, consistent, and it's what the snipers use when they make their own shit. So if they can use it, it's good enough for them, I'm using it too. Why do I keep using the line, did it just get dark in here? Am I prejudiced or something? Well, that would require for me to spend a give a fuck, and I don't produce enough give a fuck, so no. A, it's a joke. B, it's funny, and C, go pound some wet sand up one of your fucking holes, you dumbass. That's stupid ass shit. There's another one from the women. I assume this is a Latino chick. And in my past videos, you mentioned Mexican women. Do you like Mexican women or all Latin women? I'm going to say I pretty much like all Latin women. They're pretty goddamn hot. The only thing they can curtail is the wicked temper. I've ran over a few fences and been chased many a times with a 2x4 and a bat, in the hands of some Latin chick. But damn, they're fine women. They look good. So that was when I was younger and stupid. Now I'm a little smarter and I don't fuck around like that. This was mentioned like in one video in passing, but somebody heard it and they want to know what it is. So here it is. Can I explain the Redhead Rule? Yes, I can. The way the Redhead Rule looks like this is redheads usually come crazy hot or pick the meat off the bone ugly. There's usually not a lot of mediocre redheaded women out there. And on the back end, after about the age of 29, 30, redheads age like curdled milk. I don't know. It is what it is, but that's the Redhead Rule in a nutshell. Also, gingers have no soul. Just talk to my ex-wife. She killed my dog, bitch. Okay, do you think the government should get out of the birth control business? Abso-fucking-lutely. In fact, I think the government should get out of the welfare business because that is growing up to be a huge, monumental clusterfuck. My personal opinion is this. I think the United States should take all the money that they're giving to welfare, hand it over to the synagogues and the Christian churches in America and say, hey, in the past, the churches handled welfare. This is what you're going to get. And then you'd scale it back a little bit every year and then, get them off of the public teat. Maybe you'd have some of these, hoes, single mothers going into church and change their evil, wicked ways. But hey, what do I fucking know? Let's see. Which video gave me the most hate mail? I like this. First one was the mangina syndrome. I think we made that our first year. I still get all kinds of crazy butthurt email over that. It's hilarious. A second one is a newer video, single mothers. That one got me a lot of hate mail, mainly because I posted it on a lot of single mother Facebook pages, and they were just furious. I think I got banned for a month for doing that, but it was well worth it. Number 3, deadbeat dad. Deadbeat dad dilemma. I got that one. I put that one on a whole lot of these single mothers or deadbeat dad Facebook pages, shit like that, or women's rights and all that crap, because I like picking fights and fucking with people. And I got a whole huge rash of hate mail on that telling me that the math is wrong, which it's not. And I made the whole thing up, which any dude that's been divorced and pays child support, no, I didn't. So it was pretty fucking stupid. All right, well, that's the end of this one here. I think we're hugging right around 12 and we're right around 15 minutes. Okay, and we'll leave you another poem here. It's in my book, Warrior's Way, Soldier's Soul. And I wrote this one years ago. I think it was after the second time I got Dear John. I was away on some deal. And it's just, the whole Dear John thing when you're in the military, it's pretty bad in the beginning. And then once it's happened once or twice, it becomes like old hat. You're like, fuck her, it is what it is. See, I loved you more than evil loves the darkness, more than the kiss of hope upon a slave. To me you're a queen, and I but just a knave. But in the fullness of time I came to understand the nature of the beast. Lies were your tools, and pain your only feast. So drink well, have your fill, and be about your merry way. For I have nothing left for you here now, not even the simplest of good day. With that being said, I have one final curse to throw upon you, and I shall be free at last to end this tragic tale. But may the sum of your life's miseries come to equal your betrayal. All right, gentlemen, have a good night. Don't drink too much. Don't overdose. Wear rubber. If you fight, don't go to the ground. And don't drink and swim.